Yo. What's up? You guys know what it is. It's regular Reg in the building.
Talk your shit. You already know who it is.
How's it going, man? How's it going?
Going well. I mean, just out here living. Try to survive.
Just trying to make it through.
Man,
We had to have some drinks today. I'm sorry.
Shouts out
to
the
everybody.
Brown Gods.
To the Brown Gods, not me. Last week was a little bit of a more tough conversation.
Yeah.
I kind of wanted to lighten it up a little bit. So I don't know if you've ever promoted a pic before.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever promoted a pic on Instagram?
I've done it.
Okay, so
I'm very reluctant because I'm not a believer of everything that it does. But, you know, you got to explore those things.
well, I see it as, I'm thinking from a business perspective.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just seeing it as they put it in front of more people. More people come to my page. More people see my show. That's as far as I'm considering, right? So I promoted my pic, and a lot of gay men like me, bro. Like, apparently I am gay man promotable. I don't know how to, like, I'm like, wait, do I give off gay vibes? How am I supposed to take this?
You thought you was about to get the baddest.
I'm over here looking for Bernice Burgos.
Nah.
Right?
Nah.
And instead,
You got Bernice Johnson.
right? I'm over here like, yo, one dude actually commented. He said,
What he said to you?
he said, yo, he wilded. This is the first, well, some other men have commented, but like, they kind of just be like lit or fly, something generic. I'm like, I could keep that.
Yo, a dude ever slid in your DMs?
Yes.
That shit like recently happened.
Yes.
So I don't want to like assume, okay? But I just had to take like the context clues and be like, nah. And like, so I know like, dude, you know, so like we have like mutual friends. So
oh, you knew this person?
Yeah, I knew the dude. So
okay,
it was
different. That's different.
So like I put up like a post. So like he DM, you know, that's normal to like speak to somebody when they put up a post. And he asking me like, he was asking me about like something I had on in the thing, like where I got it.
Yeah.
So I was saying, and then the conversation tried to go into how you do it.
Like how you.
I left it at fine.
So
that was it.
I remember, yo.
I said to my friends like, yo, I don't want to act like I don't want to be weird, but.
Did they know that so you didn't know this man was gay at all?
No, I know he was gay.
Oh, okay.
But, like we know, like we have mutual friends. I'm not trying to be like a person that's treating you different just because, you know, I'm gonna treat you with respect and speak to you.
See, that's the thing. I don't, like if you holler at me, like, and I know you, I don't even get mad because,
you know what I
mean?
Mad, but I was confused. I had to like ask me. I was like, hold on. But I did leave it at fine.
Exactly. I said something. You know what I mean? But it's like, yo, the way I always see it is like, because it's happening, you know, I was always in the city. I worked in the city, went to school in the city. So it's happened to me enough times where it's like, maybe like twice, 3 times over the course of my life that I can think of that it was blatant. And I just be like, thank you, but no. No, I appreciate it because, you know, I know what it is for me. And I know, and
see, I feel like a straight on holler. You know what I mean? Because you already know what that is.
There's
no assumption or
yours was trying to
because I've had that before. Like
he's trying to decipher.
Like, hey, do this. I really don't care about none of it. You know, I'm not gonna feel no way. But when I was like, hold up. What's he trying to do? Because I'm a dude, so I know what dudes do.
Dude, so wait. So you had to approach you like you.
Word, I'm like, yo. At the end of the day, he a dude, so I know how like guys are.
He was over here like, what would I do if I wanted me? Nah, man. So it was just, that was weird. It was funny to me. It was just funny more so. And dude said something like, hot, sexy, sweet body man something.
Wow.
On my comments. I had to delete that one, bro. I had to delete that. I was like, bro, honestly,
you felt a little comfortable?
Yo, I think it was Dylan. Dylan, you're doing too much, bro. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not going to say his name, his actual Instagram. I'm not going to say all that, but there's a guy named Dylan out there that's doing too much in people's comments.
They got to shoot their shot too, like you got to shoot your shot.
Yeah, but I don't even respect when straight men shoot their shots in a girl's comments. Your shots are supposed to be shot in the DMs. You don't be like, check your DMs.
What if that shit work, though? I can't be mad at the dude that it works for.
I can't. What circumstance would you see it working?
I have no clue.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm
sure that shit work for somebody.
I don't see how it works. Like to me, all I can see is it working in the
check your DMs.
Check
your Cash App, some shit like that.
Yeah, check your cash. Yeah, see if you say check your Cash App. That pussy wetting up.
You'll be mad happy about that.
Tell you got to put a fan in front of it. But for me, I don't know. It was a little much. But you know that was a little opening to my week. Like that made me shit. I don't care. It made me feel good. God damn it.
Hey.
I'm liked by all. But what are we getting into today, man? So I wanted to talk to Lori Harvey. We haven't had our Lori Harvey. Everybody's had their Lori Harvey conversation.
I love Lori Harvey. I'm not gonna lie.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie.
Lori
She's
Harvey,
my hero.
Man. Yo, I'm in love with Lori
She's
Harvey.
my hero.
Like Rihanna used to be my chick.
Lori Harvey.
Lori Harvey about to come take her spot, son.
You know what I like? I like how she's moving. Like, I mean, she's gorgeous. Let's start. She's gorgeous. We all know that, right? But you know, I don't like complimenting women on their beauty because I already know that you can't help that. Like, I feel like, personally, if a girl says I'm cute, that's nice. But if a girl says I'm fly, a girl saying that makes me feel a little better because I did
your effort.
I did the fly shit. I can't do this. Cute is, I can't fix my sexy, but my fly is on me. So I appreciate that. So I always feel like you start saying a girl beautiful, that's like goes without saying. She already knows that. 18 dudes up the block said that. So she's beautiful, fair. But I will say that the way she's moving, she's just moving like the way I feel like men should be moving today and won't. Like, it feels like she's talking to these dudes on some, yo, listen, this is what it is, and what I'm doing when I'm doing it, don't worry about what I'm doing. Yeah. And I like that, man. Like, I like honesty even in all traits.
I think I'm not gonna lie, I do feel like when women say that they're dating, per se, they should take a page out of that book.
Yes.
Yes. I feel like they should take a page out of that book, and you don't gotta act. She probably not out here asking dudes a gazillion questions.
Nope.
She just out here moving, doing her thing.
Nope. That's not my business.
She seems to be public with everything. Well, also,
you know what it is? It's weird about girls and like stating.
Hold on. Mm-hmm. She seems to be public with.
Oh yes, go.
And I feel like with that, you're probably gonna get like the best results because the ones that are gonna fuck with your decisions are gonna fuck with your decisions, and the ones who feel away, you just dodge a bullet.
You dodge drama.
That's why I like the way she's moving. I'm looking at girls. I feel like women of a certain age, bro. So I don't know if I might judge other women if they moving.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. You're a little too old for this. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. If Vivica A. Fox still moving like this,
but you know her age group where you still trying to find yourself and what you do want in this life and also enjoy life. Nah, I fuck with that. I respect it.
Well, the thing I find to be weird is I always find that women do this thing or that I've noticed is that we'll be dating, right? Yeah. And we don't have to say what's going on until, to me, we get to a point where a conversation needs to be had, where we're now deciding we want more. Yeah. And I feel like women do the thing but I assume you're talking to other people unless told otherwise if you're a beautiful woman. Yeah. Like, but women love to think we think that they're only talking to me. Like, they have this idea. It's like, okay, so if I tell him I'm only talking to him, I have a higher chance of him actually wifing me because then he'll think I'm only focused on him. And it's like, nah, that's not how it works. We all assume.
I feel like they telling you that just to let you know what they on. I don't know if they're going to assume.
No, but what I'm saying is they'll do that to be like, I'm serious about this, or I want to be more. Even if they're not serious about you, they want the opportunity for you to get serious about them. Yeah. That's what I've noticed. It's like if you tell me you dating other men, then it becomes a situation where it's like, oh, so you just a thought. Yeah. And it's like, I'm sorry, not all of us are cavemen. I'm sorry. Listen, it's an open, what did it say this? What did they say when it's a free space. Yeah, okay, you can free space. It's a free space. You
can express yourself.
You can express yourself. Listen to me. I want to let y'all women know. We date thoughts now. Like, I hope y'all know.
Dudes love thoughts. Like, yo, you having one eye, leave.
If Kim K and Rihanna ain't break the barrier for you, I want to put this out there, and y'all can say what y'all want about.
Kim K ran so Lori Harvey could fly.
You got that bar off, son. You got that. We date thoughts now. So if you are a girl and you're dating and you want to, like, you don't gotta tell me the details of every single guy or every.
Okay, Reggie.
But you could talk to me about the fact that it's obvious.
You're speaking progressively. I'm not gonna lie to you. I do not think a lot of men out here just being so progressive.
Yo, the toxicity in that statement.
Bad cavemen out here.
You're right. You're right about that.
Mad cavemen out here. Walk Jamaica Avenue. You gonna see them.
No. See, okay. So, all right. I guess we gotta. You see, this is when we gotta define a little bit of common folk. I guess when we're speaking to a level of man, because there's a bunch of men, women, people that I've always said we're going to have to leave behind because they are cave people. They're not. Their consciousness is not that of something that can elevate to a mind state that I'm at, and I sound pompous, but it's this. It's not like really. It could be poverty
everybody is not on the same level with everything.
Exactly. It could be poverty that got you there. It could be maybe you didn't go to school. Maybe you made bad decisions. Whatever it is that got you to this point of ignorance, I can't help you. Yeah. Like Trump supporters, I can't help certain mind states. Mm-hmm. It's like you or people that are still backing R. Kelly. Something's fucking wrong with you. Like if you're still backing R. Kelly today, something's fucking wrong with you. You could say I like his music. I'll give you that. Yeah. But if you're still backing R. Kelly, the person, or he's innocent.
You're trying to pull the black man down.
Nah, that's just, you know what it is? I guess now that I talk a lot more, like, you know, for a living, flex. But it's guess now that I talk a little more, I feel like I don't have time to talk to people that say certain shit to me. Yeah. The moment you say something, I already know this conversation. All right, cool. The conversation does.
Certain rooms I get real quiet.
Real quiet.
You've been there. I'm like, Reggie, why are you wasting your time, son? Like,
nah, don't do that. Don't do that. Remember when we went on the most horrible double date in life?
Bro. Nah, I was wasting my time.
You was wasting your goddamn time trying to talk to me.
I started talking to your date. I'm like, yo.
Dude, we spent, I guess we had smoked before this date, so I guess we just got a little too bent.
Nah,
and the two girls just sat there quietly the whole time laughing to themselves. They didn't say one word to us. It's like we weren't there. I was like, this is the worst wasting $90 my whole fucking life. And at a point, I stopped talking. Obi kept trying.
I wasn't trying. I was having a conversation with this girl.
Shorty did talk.
I gave up on my date. I just started talking to chick.
Bro, I was in my phone like, who's next?
Me and Reggie started texting like, this bill about to get split 4 ways.
Bro.
Bill about to get split 4 ways.
Because I'm not paying for this trash, bro.
Petty as hell.
Bro, I almost looked at him like, you got it? No? Oh, I looked at all of them like, but I took my L and I just playing my nigga.
Shouts out to them for that finesse.
Nah, that was a confidence. Y'all got us. Y'all got us for some mean. We got, bro.
Nigga, it's cool.
As
a man, your money got to get taken sometimes.
Where was it? Grand Lux.
Grand Lux.
They ate real good on some Grand Lux dinners on our account because they didn't. And then afterwards, she tried to be like, "Oh, so text me when you get home." I was like, I literally said, "Huh? Yeah."
Yeah, I wasn't interested.
She knew what time it was. I didn't see her for another 4 months, and the next time I seen her was with another chick. It was kind of awkward. Well, I felt like the man, but yeah. Either way, Lori Harvey. I want to say that one thing I want to say though is Future seemed like he about to get hurt.
Oh,
Future look.
I think the world is waiting for Future to get hurt.
Now, I think we want him to get hurt.
I think the world is really waiting for Future to get hurt, man.
I had this argument with myself, like, is it because when you want something for somebody, or is there actual, like, does it look like Future's that in love? Mm-hmm. What do you think it is? Do you think that Future is actually looking like he about to get hurt? Do you think he's actually falling for all of this, or do you think he's having as much fun as Lori is, and they both know the game? Because to me, maybe it's because I've never seen Future move like this with a woman.
Yeah, I was gonna say the fact that Future seems to be in a different element that he's usually in. I can't say he's in the driver's seat of this. That's
what I'm saying.
Future's usually we just hear when the baby's coming about.
That's right. That's it. All we hear about is the baby. We know the after effect. We don't know nothing
about the baby, and all of a sudden, fucking Roses on the stairs, trips to Jamaica, fighting with Diddy.
The Roses on the stairs though,
what's going on?
Son, I'm not gonna lie, like. Nigga, I saw the Roses on the stairs with all the extra shit that he did. Nigga, my pussy got wet. Like, I was like, what the hell? How did you do this? Like, Future said to every man or every hoe in the world, if you are a thought man, step your game up.
Future out here letting down a lot of his followers, man.
He out here
letting down a lot of his followers. I know people that swore about Future. These not his scriptures that he taught you.
Future don't look like he for the streets no more. Future out here. I don't know, man. He falling in love, and I think Lori gonna let him down hard because think about it. Lori she had the soccer player, right? She was dating a soccer player.
She had Diddy.
She had you of course you gotta go to the top of the list, right?
She had Diddy's son. Bruh, she had Diddy and his son. I was like, yo.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. When she said that, when she made that move, when she did that, and she did it publicly too, both. I remember going, son.
Nah, they did it publicly. She ain't doing it. Yo, Lori not even speaking.
True,
Everybody else is being public.
True. I did
Trey
not think
Songz
about
the
that.
one with feet on his face, on his page.
Trey Songz was in love. Trey Songz was in
Lori
love.
Harvey,
She had
baby.
Trey. She had the football player who she left because she was his fiance, but then she left him. She had
Was
Diddy.
that the soccer player that
Soccer
was like
player, yeah.
talking to Steve Harvey like a couple weeks? I saw him, bruh. He looked like he just picking up the pieces from the floor right now, man. He was talking to Steve Harvey, had his hand on his back.
Rubbing that man's neck. Listen, boy, let me tell you.
I'm like, yo, he lost her, man.
He lost a bad one. I'm not gonna lie, Lori. But you know what's funny? Maybe I'm wrong, but my pride would never I don't care how bad you are. I can't be like that.
Now, that picture not getting taken.
Never. Never.
That picture not getting taken.
I will cry in my room every night in the fetal position. You guys will never know. I'll come outside smiling. Like, you'll never know. Can you think of a heartbreak you went through? Like that, it put you out there publicly?
Not publicly. But I'm not going to lie. I was definitely being a simp behind closed doors. Never publicly. I think everybody has been there, though.
Nah, I've been a simp.
Yeah,
I've been a simp. But you know what's funny? I think it's funny.
Bro, nah, I've laughed at too much public shit for me.
For me to act like.
And I'm not laughing at like somebody. I don't laugh at like people exposing other people. I laugh when people expose themselves. Because I just be like, why are you doing all this for all of us?
Bruh, I've never understood. I think I had one moment in my whole life, right? Where I thought to myself, and I posted something, not gonna front, on Facebook ever in my life. But it wasn't about a girl. Like, it was actually very morbid. It wasn't like, it was depressing, but not like, I wouldn't like not no suicidal shit. But people hit me up like, yo, you good? You good type shit?
It was one of them sub posts.
No, I didn't sub nobody.
Now, when I say sub, I don't mean like a person, but like it means a little bit more like
it applies to my life. It applies,
it
applies. Because I remember saying like, it was something to the effect of like, if like everybody says God has a plan, right? And then I remember going, why does everybody naturally assume that plan is in benefit of you? Like, what if in God's plan you gotta like die for the rest of everybody to be happy? Or what if in God's plan your life gotta fall into the shitter? For like why does everyone automatically?
I don't think God would plan your life.
I would like to not think so too, but I always think like he's looking at the world. So how am I gonna think that? Because I look at homeless people like, how did you get here? Like, normally it's drugs and mental illness, but I look at homeless people like, you had to fall through the cracks of life to end up here. So I remember writing that Facebook and thinking, damn, this is. Like, what if everything is not planned so that things go right for me? Because things were going so wrong at the time. But it was honestly over dramatics. I was going through a breakup, and I was listening to a lot of Kid Cudi.
I put up a post that was kind
of.
I
knew you bitch ass nigga. I knew you put up a post.
Somebody was like, yo, you hurt? That shit hurt.
I knew it. I was in my head like, I wonder if Obi gonna leave me out on this ledge on my own.
I had to front like, no. I was mad hurt.
Nigga, Obi was like, nigga, this is some song lyrics. It's just a good song.
Nah, of course, man.
Drake can write. So that's a good bar, bro. Nah, man, I
think it'll be good and healthy for Future to go through, you know, what we anticipate might possibly happen.
Yeah, I think so too. And I think that Lori Harvey, yo, keep slaying them out there, bro.
Yo.
Like, keep getting it. Like, I'm sorry. Enjoy yourself. But the one thing I will say, though, is that she got to keep in mind that eventually beauty is a depreciating factor. And women have to keep this in mind. A lot of men with money, well, Lori got money, too, so it don't apply. Yeah, Lori got money, too. Yeah.
She got money. Yes, it's depreciating. I don't see her making a severe turn.
No, you're right. Look, because I seen her mother, and I would slay her too.
She got some time before that.
Her mother
becomes a depreciated value.
Is Mrs. Harvey is lovely.
Word.
Mother
was so bad. Steve Harvey had to change her daughter's last name.
Right, like, nah, I need to get this one too. This was all under the wing. Word. I need the family lineage to end up being a Harvey thing. You know what I mean? I remember one time I saw this kid, his mother, he used to live behind my house. His mother came outside and he was like, yo, is that your sister, son? And he was like, nah, it's my mom's. And my friend behind me was like, yo, let me see your grandma, bro. Let me hook me up. Like you nasty. But shouts out to Lori, man. She's doing her thing. Lori, I got to give it to her.
I'm fucking with her.
Yeah. I do feel, though, so then how do you feel about the fact, like, do you feel like there's any, because to me, I will say that there are girls that I feel like played that role with me when I was younger. Mm-hmm. And I guess, like, I feel like between 23 and, like, 25, 6, I dealt with a lot of chicks that were going through ex issues. They had an ex. Everybody had an ex. And I was always trying to bounce back or dodge or try to get around some ex dude they was talking to. And I feel like now the wash has set in a little more for them. Mm-hmm. And I'm still kind of killing it. Like, I'm not like, you know what I mean? We're aging pretty well. Yeah. If I'll let y'all tell it. But I feel like we're aging pretty well. And I feel like a lot of girls see me now and they like, oh, I remember. Yeah. And you know what I mean? So I can't see Lori Harvey being that, but I just want her to keep that in mind, though. That you're not always going to be.
Lori has access to the best of doctors, the best of creams.
You're right.
Name it, she got it.
That's true. Good point.
Yo, Ciara out here rooting on Lori Harvey.
Ciara out here like, go get him. Yo, like, yo, hurt that man. Nah, I'm not gonna lie. Fuck, Russell is over here rooting for Lori, yo.
How old is Future? And see, I didn't think at first he was gonna get hurt until I heard Future's around like 30, 35-ish, 37-ish.
36 years old.
I was like, wow, he's digging that. And Lori's like 23, 24, right?
22, 23, I believe.
Yeah. I remember dating girls like of that age group when I was younger. And they always had that I'm young line to fall back on. That was like the meanest line for them to fall back on.
That was a bar for them. That was definitely a bar.
Hopefully he knows that that's a bar that's going to drop on him.
Yeah, I always consider, because I'm young, I look young. Like, instead of looking like a older nigga that looks young, I look like a younger nigga that looks a little older. Mm-hmm. And I feel like sometimes I look like, so like younger girls are attracted to me. Don't mind it at all, except I don't have a young mindset.
I know, Kelly.
I don't. Shut up. You see, you had to do it. You had to do it. We're going to have to grow up one day on this goddamn podcast. One day we got to be adults. And I'm going to try to start now. And what I'm saying is I dated younger girls, but then realized, like, with the beauty came a mentality that I'm like, every time, it doesn't matter what age they are. It doesn't matter what, like, when you're a certain amount of years younger, there's always something you say that's going to be like, oh, shit, I forgot you was 23. Yeah. Like, there's always, you could be as mature. There's a lot of mature 23, 24, 25-year-olds, even 26, 27 now. Now that I'm 30, 31, now that I'm this age, I realize that there are women that I'm like, even at 26, 27, I'm like, yeah, I remember when I thought like that. Yeah. And you always say something that reminds me of the age you are, no matter how much experience you have. Yeah. So I'm just hoping Future's keeping track of those. Because I feel like as an older dude, you have to keep track of the fact that this is a young person. Mm-hmm. So I can't, because you'll get caught up in doing the young shit, and sometimes you got to be like, nah, she got to aspire to be me. Mm-hmm. I can't be aspiring to be the younger, or if it's she and he, whoever it is, you have to, the younger person has to be aspiring to be the older person. The older person can't start acting like the younger person. Because I caught myself dating younger chicks and arguing about shit that I don't really give a fuck about.
I don't really care about
I don't really care. Nah. But you catch yourself getting entangled in so since you're going to do this, I'm going to be petty and do this. Mm-hmm. And you, before you know it, you're like, I really don't, like, you're in an argument that you don't care about. Yeah. And you're like, why the fuck? How did we end up here? And I'm realizing, like, in my older age, it's like, if I'm going to date somebody younger,
they better be way,
bitch, you about to be me. Mature, I'm not about to be you. Like, I'm not about to still, like, hanging up the phone and, you know, going on the internet, talk about feelings. There's certain things that the younger generation
I feel like naturally, like, when you say dating, I'm assuming this is for, like, a period, a while, a certain amount of time. I think that just naturally kind of eliminates itself, because if you have a certain maturity and somebody is like way below you, it's gonna be hard for y'all to actually like stick together and work. Like just naturally speaking, getting along, unless y'all have something else.
Well, it's that's the thing. That's the thing. People always assume that when you think of maturity, it's holistic.
Yeah.
And it's like it's not, because I'm immature in certain ways in my life, and I'm mature in others. So I look at younger women like that have experience or that are mature, because there are girls that are like, let's say 23 going on 32, and then there are girls that are 23 going on 19. Mm-hmm. And like, that's to say that there are women that are their age, but they're like a little bit older in the way, or mature in the way they held themselves. I had an ex-girlfriend that, I swear to God, she was born 23. Yeah. Like, she was just always mature. I'm sure she didn't cry as a baby. She didn't complain as an adult. And she normally kind of took responsibility for the shit that she did.
I feel like women are mature in a woman way, and they try to like throw that in our face. But then as I became older, I started realizing I have certain maturities more than you. This is just certain way. Like, that whole maturity conversation, in certain aspects, yes, women do mature quicker than men.
Yes,
and in other aspects, no, they don't. I think logically speaking, men mature.
No,
like when it comes to like logic,
well, it's
men mature way quicker than men.
It'd be logic. Women. It'd be like hard decisions.
Like, every time your feelings get hurt, don't gotta make it like an issue with me. Sometimes you're the reason your feelings hurt.
Or better
Am I wrong for saying that?
Bro, you better stop with your sense. You better get your sense out of here. Man. We're talking about, we're dealing with
sometimes
women.
You the reason your feelings got hurt.
We got no top.
I told you everything that was going to happen.
Why are you bringing your logic and your sense into this conversation? Listen to me.
Frustration.
Yes, exactly. You're a battered man. You're a battered man. I can see the lashes on your shirt. You're a battered man. And I understand, because it happens to me where it's like, there are times where you're just kind of like, yo, honestly, like, we could just not work for each other. Like, you ever not work with a chick and then they see it, take it personally? Yeah. Like, why you don't want to fuck with me? It's like, why I can't not fuck with you? Like
if you ain't want to fuck with me, I can't press you like this.
Like,
and that's what I don't. I cannot press you like this.
Yo,
tables was
all of a sudden I'm sensitive.
That nigga be crying all the time.
No, bitch, I love you.
I fuck with you. Like,
why I can't talk like this with you? And it's like, that's the issue. I feel like that is a real problem. It's like, we're not allowed to talk, and it makes us. But like,
and that's part of the immaturity that I speak of.
Yes,
you know,
and I agree with you. But it's like, a lot of women I know, if it don't end in marriage, you're wrong. Mm-hmm. Like, there's a lot of times girls will break up with me, and I'll be like, maybe you just didn't like me enough. Yeah. Like, it doesn't mean that you're better than me or I'm better than you. Mm-hmm. It could just be we're not for each other. Mm-hmm. It's almost as if, like, have you ever met a girl and had her tell you, like, her pussy's whack?
Hell no.
I've never met a girl that said that to me.
Got the best pussy in the world.
What? Like,
every woman got.
Everybody got A1 seasoned box.
I can't. They could never relate to nothing that has to do with like a whack vagina, a stick vagina.
Right. You ever? I had a girl say, "Man, I have a good up." I'm like, yo, talk to a Jamaican woman about her vagina, bro. Jamaican women talk about their vagina like it's sent from God, son.
Man. Yo, Jamaican people just make everything sound like a recipe.
Jamaican men be walking down the block, like if you see them just walking from their house to the corner store. It's like he got a 10-inch dick and $11,000 in his pocket. That's how the man look. That's the way the Jamaican women talk about their vaginas. Like, it's like sunlight in panties. Mm-hmm. And I'm just like, so you can't possibly think that maybe just the way you have sex maybe doesn't work for a nigga?
So like me, right? I'm a terrible liar. Like, that's something I've come to figure out in life.
Yeah.
Even if I lie to you, like, eventually, I'm probably going to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
Or if you just look at my face, you'll be able to, like, tell, this dude is lying. And, like, certain times girls will want to have certain conversations. And I guess just because of past history, I'm like, I don't even know if I want to have this conversation just because of, like, what you've dealt with having those certain conversations. I'm like, yo, they say honesty is the best way to handle things, and I'm an actual believer in that. But I never remember the times I've been honest, and I'm like, yo, there's been times I'm like, yo, I'm never gonna be honest again.
Bro, I've
told myself that I'm never gonna be honest again.
I've been honest, and I looked at myself like, Reggie, you could have lied and dodged all of this.
Like, you could have made your life 50 times easier.
One time I lied, right? Mm-hmm. And my friend, trying to be a friend, told the bitch the truth.
Oh, I know this. told the bitch the truth about your life.
About my life. He didn't tell her the truth about his perception of it. Because you know what's funny? There's a way you can have a conversation with a chick where you're like, what I see is, or how I perceive things is, he said, nah, he said, and then told her the truth. And she was just like, nah, man. She was like, yo.
Oh, you definitely can't let somebody else tell her the truth.
And it's like, now imagine I'm having to deal with an honest conversation I never intended to have with a chick I didn't want to talk to. And I'm over here like, yo, what the fuck do I do?
You should have asked for some time to prep.
Nah, I was put on the spot. She pulled up. She pulled up, bro. I was.
The pull up.
He told me you said that. I was like, what?
What?
What did he tell you?
Can I go prepare?
Your Honor, we need a moment. Time out. Time out. I remember going, yo. And what's funny was, I remember thinking to myself, I know the friend.
Yo, if there's reasons you ever had to put hands on a nigga.
I know the friend, and I remember going, I know exactly what he meant to do. Yeah. I know exactly where this man's heart was at. Man, but fuck your heart. Because I was put in one of the worst situations ever in life because of this. But, you know what I mean? But the thing is, that conversation was hard. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, this is why I didn't want to tell you this. Mm-hmm. Like, how do you tell a girl you're not interested in them? Mm-hmm.
Like, no, one thing I do realize is as you do get older, as like, you know, you get older, you date women that are getting older, I do feel like those conversations become easier for them because, you know, they start to have those goals. So if you don't fall in line within whatever her goal is, she kind of wants to know to move away from that. Or if she decides to stay, she wants to decide to stay.
Yo, you know? Those girls that don't get the clue, I wish the clue was a real thing. Like, I wish the clue was like a Blue's Clue where you don't got to say nothing. It just appears and they get it.
Yes and no. Because what if somebody is giving you the clue, but you not getting it? The clue for everybody not the same thing.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean,
true. I understand why people don't get the clue and why, you know, fuck that. Nah, the clue's a thing.
I'm about to say, bro, come on. Like, why you trying to talk to me like you know what I'm talking about, bro?
Nah, fuck that. The clue's a thing.
Like, we know the clue. It's like, when I'm more busy every day, like, or when I can't, the real conversation, having that real conversation with women is very difficult because you're picking between being an asshole and
being true to
yourself. Yeah. And it's like, if it didn't end in marriage, you could have put a girl through college, paid off a car note, took her out of drugs. But if it didn't end in a marriage, you wasted her time.
Nah, you definitely wasted.
You wasted her time.
She ain't learned nothing.
It doesn't matter.
From you. She did not pick up nothing. You did nothing. You did not make her life better in any single way.
Wait a minute. You paid for my college, but do I have a ring on these fingers?
Somebody else would have paid for her college.
That's it. That's how she sees it.
It's just that easy.
That's it. She sees it because that's some shit bitches just come across. Just like, yes, like when I meet a girl, like it's like when I meet a girl.
Hate us for this
bro, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna have it. We about to have this conversation.
Hate us for this conversation.
Damn brown juice kicking. Because I'm being real. Like I can't sit here and like I've been in situations where it's just like when I meet a girl that does something that girls don't normally do, I admit to that. Yeah. When a woman meets a man that does something men don't usually do, they make it the standard. Mm-hmm. That's weird because it's like. Now you think like that's not normal.
Or they only admit that when they fucking with you.
Or when they fuck, like you know what I mean?
They stop fucking with you. That wasn't a thing.
That wasn't. It was. He never did that. And I'm just like, yo, I can't. Like I don't. I just wish I could have an honest conversation because there's a lot of men out here walking around. Same thing being like, because women just ghost men.
Yo, lately I've been. So that's been a lot of the conversation I've been trying to have. A lot of the shit that gets thrown on men. I'm like. We never have this conversation about women. Like, how honest are y'all really to us? Like, I want to know this. Like, since y'all want to know every single thing about us.
Exactly. You know? And that's why I feel like, but just to tie back in real quick, the Lori Harvey thing, that's why I feel like I respect her move so much because it seems like it must come from a place of honesty. Mm-hmm. She must be being honest about this because she's not being low.
Yeah, nah, she living her raps.
She living her raps. So she doing
her raps for
everything
real.
She say in her bars. It seems like she doing. Mm-hmm. So it like first of all, let's start with the fact that the bitch is fucking superhero. The fact that she got robbed and almost caught a fade. Bruh. She almost caught a fade for
that could not be real. So I'm like, yo, what is going on?
Bro, I'm not but if you see the way the situation happened, she like ran up on son and then son pushed her off And then she was trying to still run up, and then she was just like, I got the keys, dummy. Where you gonna go?
Yeah.
Then walked off. But that was some G shit.
Yeah.
Like that, like to run up.
Even when I read the headline, I was like, "This is some Lori Harvey shit." She the only woman
she
on the planet that's about to do that. At least at this time.
If she pulled out a Glock and John Wicked him, I wouldn't have been.
That's regular.
I wouldn't have been surprised.
Regular. She does that on Tuesdays.
Yo,
like that's regular.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I'm starting to. We gotta like. She's a national treasure.
Yo,
as it stands, appreciation, Lori Harvey. I'm sorry, Lori Harvey.
National Lori Harvey
Appreciation Day. Cause
salute you, queen.
Salute you. You out here moving the way we would wish.
We be out here being some feminists for Lori Harvey.
Bro. I'm about to believe in equal rights for Lori Harvey.
Word.
But yeah, man, that was just. I really want to talk to that because I really just felt like that was a good thing.
You think chicks with a side dude could judge a girl that's a side chick?
Damn, that was like how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood. Say it again.
That's a riddle, right?
Yeah, say it again. Say it again.
You think a chick that has a boyfriend and has a side man could judge a chick that's fucking with a guy that has a girlfriend? Are they on the same level? Are those two different playing fields?
I think that a chick that has a side dude should live like she walks in a glass house.
So she should shut the fuck up?
I think that. But I think women, because we're thinking from guy code perspective, I'm thinking from as a man, in guy code, I wouldn't, that's not a thing for me. I'm not letting that fly. As a man, if your chick got a side dude, you got to act accordingly if you got a side chick. Or you could get mad, but you got to talk. You can't get mad if you know you got a side chick. I feel like if I got a side chick, right, I'm thinking, put myself in her shoes.
No, I'm not talking about hold up. You're confusing me right
now. No, I'm saying if I put myself in that person's shoes, I got a side chick.
Okay.
But I'm talking about a dude.
That's being a side.
As a guy, like I can't. My thing is more so on the aspect of, does he want to be the boyfriend? Like, so as a chick, right? Is the girl that is the side chick trying to be with the man that she's the side chick for, or is she just accepting her role and getting the dick?
I mean, she girlfriend number 2. Yo, niggas gotta stop lying.
Don't do this.
Like side chicks just getting the dick. Side chicks be girlfriend number 2, son. Like niggas need to stop.
Girlfriend number 2.
Yo, they be dead girlfriend number 2.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I've had a side chick through 3 girlfriends, my nigga. Like, there's been dudes that.
I hate when they.
No.
I ride out with dudes, like, for real, but niggas be like, yo, nigga, you love her too. Like,
okay.
Yo, my friend told me her pops had a side chick for 20 years. So I said, that's your stepmother.
No.
Like, what the fuck is
I'm
that?
sorry. Your pops got a wife on the side.
Word,
okay,
like,
that's what he got.
What does that even mean?
You remember when Pinky said, I got 2 girlfriends, a wife on the side, when he said that?
Wife on the side, word.
That's what that
really
is.
Do be on the side.
Because the side chick be getting the truth, too. They be getting the real, bro. They be getting the real.
They be having the realest relationship.
Well, also because it's weird because then the dynamic changes once let's say they get the title. You can't talk to them like you used to. Because the dynamic of who they are changes. I'm already doing Grimes just being with you. There's no point in lying to you.
I don't totally believe that. I think if that has been a relationship that they have maintained for a certain amount of time, I do think they could, depending on the two people and what they're here for, if what they're here for is being actually met, I do actually think those two people could continue on like it is, because she could feel like at the end of the day he feels comfortable enough to be honest with her.
Hot take. I think a side chick makes the best girlfriend. Hot take.
I can see exactly why you say that.
Hot take. I think a side chick makes the best girlfriend, because I think if you think about the honesty you give your side chick because of who they are, it's like your guy friends.
Yeah.
Yo, bro.
It's I feel like there's, because of that honesty.
Yeah. That really is gonna build a relationship.
Gonna help build that relationship.
I gotta think like this with you. Is like, I'm be real with you, bro. I ain't got no reason to really lie to you as a friend.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
I can't think of a reason. I can't think of something I would lie to you about, really.
Exactly.
Like, even if I take a L,
it's not that serious way. It's
I could literally have a limp noodle night with a bitch, and I'll be like, yo, Obes, bro.
That definitely happened.
I definitely could not do what I had to do. Right? Like, I had whiskey dick or some shit. I could tell you that's like, you my nigga. Like, I can't.
Word.
If I can't be real like that with you, who the fuck? Like, exactly. You know what I mean? So to me, it's like with a side chick, I feel like it's that kind of energy.
Yeah.
So it's like, if you could take that and bring that into the relationship, it becomes a different thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but I think a lot of times what happens is a lot of guys see it as, my girlfriend got to be this. Mm-hmm. It's the same perspective of when a girl sees themselves that, you know what I'm saying?
I was going to say a lot of dudes fumble that too, because they might get a little self-conscious after wiping the side chick, like, yo, you a thought, so you fucking with her.
Yeah, so it's possible.
A little bit insecure with that.
Yep.
So women, we understand y'all too.
Yeah, listen,
niggas be out here.
Heard you.
They be fumbling the bag just as well.
Exactly. But it's like we be fumbling the bag. Yeah. Listen, to be honest,
niggas hate admitting that they get in their feelings sometimes.
Well, we're not allowed to. If we were allowed to, I don't think we would hate it as much.
That. Yes, you are allowed to. No. Now, don't get me wrong. You're not allowed to fucking start wilding out and doing. If you know you're like an overreactor, I'll find ways to like you know,
mitigate it. Yeah. But see, this is the problem. It's hard if dudes start allowing themselves to get in their feelings, right? Mm-hmm. About things that happen. Mm-hmm. We're physically stronger than women. Mm-hmm. Let me finish what I'm saying. If we had more emotional dudes, we'd have a lot more domestic disputes. Mm-hmm. I feel like a lot of times the reason why women are able to even get their emotions off is because they know men have resilience from doing something to that woman and then them wilding out. Because let's be real, if a nigga went on Instagram and was talking shit about you crazy, like was talking about, we got a little dick, or you know what I mean, his hairline crazy, whatever, roasting you about.
Don't look at my hairline.
I was looking for that. I was dead looking for things to roast in the moment. But I'm just saying. I'm not saying it is what it is. I'm saying what it could be.
Yeah.
I'm saying if niggas came at you crazy, start talking that shit, you know when you see them, it's on sight, bro.
I mean,
you know, and I think because we practice that with ourselves, we naturally.
Bro, okay, I'm not talking about some chick that is going to be disrespected. I think a woman could hurt your feelings without you overreacting.
So you're talking between us?
Yes.
Between me and the woman?
Yes.
Like if she's coming at me crazy?
Yeah. Or just a situation. I do feel like men could express themselves a little. And I actually think niggas, to stop reacting that way, need to start expressing themselves a little bit more. Yo, I'm all for men equality.
Oh,
equality to us. Nah, man.
I'm here for it, brother.
Yo, bro, if you got a problem with saying, say it just like she gonna say it.
No. That's my whoa. Bro, I gotta stop you there.
Why you gonna stop me?
I gotta stop you there. Say it. I don't know. I want you to say it just like she gonna say it.
No, when I say it like she goes, she's gonna say what she has an issue with. But a lot of times, guys, they just bite. Just bite their lip.
No, you know what I think. I think the immaturity is with women. In my experience, is that they say what they're going to say, and make it like I've.
Okay, I'm not saying grasp onto every emotion you hold.
Okay.
No.
So this is what I'm saying.
You're a little bit. Hold on. You're more of a guy. So if your feelings are hurt, well, there are some very sensitive guys out there, but like I'm not like the most sensitive person. You know,
not even a little bit.
But if I do feel a way about something, I do feel like I have a right to say that, especially if I don't bombard you with my emotions all the time.
All right, so I feel like I'm more sensitive than you are, and still a lot less sensitive than most men, or seemingly from what I can hear from women. Because I don't like women tell me about men these days, or women tell me about men in general, and the things I'm hearing don't sound like the way I move. I guess I'm from.
They living in the progressive life.
They're doing better than me, bro. Because I'm out here living toxically.
They out here living.
I hold it the fuck down. I am Frank Sinatra.
Nigga,
I'm
you living in 1999,
bro.
That shit over with. Fuck holding it down,
nah, bro. I feel like it has to happen in some way, simply because so I feel like there has to be a balance. There really does. And I feel like men have to say what they're saying, but you have to think about what you're saying too. Because there's a lot of things women bring up that I'm like, you now can't take that back, and it doesn't help us.
I'm not speaking about like.
So you're talking about real okay.
Yeah.
Give me a hypothetical. You're talking about a serious issue.
Yes, like a serious
that we need to talk about that's bothering me that it needs to change for us to continue.
Yes, like if you have a certain need in a relationship as a guy, I don't feel like you should be insecure in that and bite your tongue about it. I don't think a woman would do that. We have about 5 minutes. But I don't think a woman would like bite her tongue if she has like a certain need in a relationship. At least a lot of the times, and I'm speaking from experience, I'm sure a lot of women feel like they bite their tongues all the time. But when it comes to feelings, I do think women express their feelings
they
a
say
lot
exactly what they
more
think.
than men. And men just don't feel comfortable in regard to that. But I do feel like, I do think if we do want to improve relationships between each other, there has to be some form of transparency.
Yes, no, there has to be.
There has to be some form of transparency.
But I do think that men play a pivotal role in holding it down.
Oh, of course. I'm not saying don't hold it down.
Yeah, exactly. I was going to say, there's certain things.
Don't hold it down.
There are certain arguments, I feel like, I think where the maturity lies in men is knowing the arguments to have and the arguments that aren't necessary.
Do you get what I'm saying, though?
I get what you're saying. No, I get what you're saying.
I'm not saying nitpick. That's not what I'm saying.
But
if there is an actual issue that you're having, bruh, you got to address that.
My thing is this. I can't live with things that have to change that we're not changing. Like I can't.
I do feel like a lot of dudes will either live with it or leave.
Well,
without actually having a conversation.
I'm about to talk from the other side of my mouth because I've also seen things where a woman I'm talking to I know will not react to this thing appropriately or will not accept it the way I think they should. So it's like you ever be talking, you have a friend or a person that you're talking to, and you know that you're not going to take well to this.
Yeah, I want to be honest with you, but
I can't on this particular stuff. And I do feel like the immaturity I'm seeing in younger men is that they're bringing it up without any actual plausible solution in the end. And I feel like there are things that I'm not going to bring up because I don't see a plausible solution to this. I don't see you changing. I don't see this. Wait, let me finish. I don't see you changing. I don't see this working out. And I also don't see myself leaving. Yeah. So if I'm not going to leave, if this thing's not going to change, I'm not going to bring it up if I don't actually believe it's going to change. That's my personal opinion.
That's the
nuance.
That's the petty side of things. Some people will bring, and I know a lot of women that do this, they'll bring things up to be petty, not to actually like address the situation or like, oh, I'm actually looking for an answer.
Bro.
I'm just trying to be petty now.
Not to jump in a topic that, when we got 5 minutes, but not to jump in a topic, but to be honest.
You love jumping in a topic.
I love jumping. When they say 5 minutes.
That's Reggie time right there.
When they say 5 minutes, like, let's go. We about to start. No, but I will say that now
3 minutes right now, by the way.
Okay, yes, ma'am. Now that I speak, right, and I listen to myself speak on microphone, I've realized that also I know the difference between someone listening for understanding and someone trying to win a conversation. And I feel like a lot more people I'm having conversations with are trying to win conversations when we just have to understand where we're coming from. Yeah. We don't even have to end up agreeing. We could disagree, but you could see where I'm coming from and how, because you know what I don't like? When people don't act like what I'm saying is possible.
See, Reggie, this is so people have this marriage to loyalty, right? This marriage to the idea of loyalty. And that's where your argument dies right there. Because you're not allowed to see two sides. You're not allowed to be a middle guy. People don't feel comfortable with that.
Yo.
You know, people want you to be loyal to them, to their idea, to their argument.
This nigga spitting,
and that's where that argument dies a lot of times. Like, I'm a person that sees multiple ways, and I see the new. I'm like, damn, and we're all human. You hurt people, and you've been hurt by somebody, and you're never understanding to the person you hurt. You're like, I totally understand why I did that. Yeah. And you're hardly ever understanding to motherfucker that hurt you.
That's a fact.
Fuck you.
Yeah,
you understand? That's so that's just, people want you to be loyal to them all the time.
I get it, but I have to admit that this is why I'm going to be real with you. This is why I became a podcaster. Yeah. This is why I became a conversation. This is why I became a person that speaks, because I've realized that I don't adhere to groupthink in almost any situation. Yeah.
Bro,
I can't accept.
I don't think you can put me.
Yo,
in a group
I've had friends that love like I was a Kanye stan, so y'all know I was a big Jay-Z. I wasn't even a Jay-Z fan. I respected Jay-Z. I wasn't a fan. I wouldn't say as far, but there's people I've been fans of that the moment they fucked up, I had to call it because my inner integrity could not let me, like it could not let me stand with them when if
I just feel like a fool defending foolish shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Like if I can't make the logic out of it, I'm not defending this shit.
But there's been so many things that I see that I'm just like, yo, I fuck with this person, but you fucked up, bro. Yeah. You did this wrong. Yeah. And I feel like I'm like that with my friends. Like if you get into a fight right now for some shit that like I feel like you're wrong about, I'm fighting that nigga.
But
we both fight.
Gotta have that talk
but afterward, you gotta know, like
course.
I can't sit there and act like I see so many friends backing their friends on shit where it's like, nah, my nigga, you did the right thing, bro. You did what you had to do. I'd be like, nah, you know he wrong.
Yo, I wanted to get into another conversation exactly with what the fuck you're talking about,
like,
but we gonna wrap this up shortly. Right. We got a couple more minutes.
Yeah. But I'm gonna be real with you. I guess, yo, we did. Remember we did the summary where it's like we sum up the episode.
Yeah.
Like we tried that. Yeah. What y'all think?
Yeah.
Let's give it.
You got word of the day.
I mean, the summary of what I'm gonna say for this episode is, I guess I kind of feel like you have to be real about what you're doing. Mm-hmm. Like you have to be. First of all, you have to compromise and be fair about other. You have to act like people live in your life. Mm-hmm. Be real about the fact you're no man's an island. Be real about the fact that other people exist. Be considerate. But at the end of the day, you got to be real about like what matters to you.
Your feelings and
I feel like there's a lot of groupthink going on. Like. With people backing R. Kelly and people backing Trump and people backing things, I'm like, is this even in your own, like, self-interest? Yeah. Does this work for you? It's like when I see things as this. I'm like, yo, I fuck with this person. But my fucking with this person does not stop me from understanding that they can be wrong. Mm-hmm. And I feel like that's what we need to take into this world. Understanding that, you know what? You can be wrong. And at the end of the day, it's like.
You could be wrong and... Your loved ones could be wrong as well. The people you love,
yes,
they're wrong.
Yes,
at times,
and like I look at myself and say that. Yeah. So it's like when I'm having conversations, I look at myself like, am I being honest about what I'm saying right now? Is this real? When somebody says something about me, I'd be like, is this a real thing? If I could do that to myself, there's no the fuck way I'm not doing that with everybody else. Yeah. If I could look at myself and be like, yo, is this true of what they're saying about me? Even if they hating, people be hating, but it be real, and you be like. As much as that was hate, like I take that with a grain of salt. Was that true? Mm-hmm. If I could do that with me, I'm doing that with every fucking body else, Kanye included.
If they hating, fuck them. That's how I feel.
Nah, if they hating, there could be some truth to that hate. You know what I mean? That's my personal opinion. There could be some truth to that hate. Them. But keep in mind that conversation we had. You hating ass nigga. Keep in mind that conversation we had. You had in your mind earlier. Yeah. All right, we're gonna talk about it again. But it's common folk, everybody. Thank you for joining us, and we out. Yeah, I like that one.
So that the conversation y'all was having.